Imagine being held captive. You are trapped, fearing for your life. Your captor controls your every move. It seems impossible, but in this terrifying situation, something unexpected happens. You start to develop positive feelings for your captor. This strange and complex phenomenon is known as Stockholm Syndrome. Stockholm Syndrome is a psychological response seen in some hostage and kidnapping victims. It's a fascinating example of the human mind's ability to adapt and cope in extreme situations. The syndrome highlights the powerful interplay between fear, survival instincts, and our innate need for connection. In this exploration, we'll delve into the mysteries of Stockholm Syndrome, examining its causes, consequences, and the ongoing debate surrounding its validity. We'll journey through real-life cases that illustrate the syndrome's complexities, revealing the resilience of the human spirit in the face of extraordinary adversity. Join me as we venture into the depths of the human psyche to understand this perplexing phenomenon. Together, we'll unravel the intricate web of Stockholm Syndrome, shedding light on the extraordinary capacity of the human mind to adapt, survive, and even connect under the most challenging circumstances. Stockholm Syndrome takes its name from a 1973 bank robbery in Stockholm, Sweden. The robbers held 4 bank employees hostage for 6 days. During their ordeal, the hostages formed a surprising bond with their captors, even defending them to the police. This unusual reaction led to the identification of Stockholm Syndrome, a condition where hostages develop positive feelings toward their captors. These feelings can range from empathy and sympathy to romantic love and a reluctance to escape or testify against their captors. Stockholm Syndrome isn't a simple case of liking someone who treats you poorly. It's a complex psychological response to a life-threatening situation. The hostages, stripped of their control and facing potential harm, seek to find ways to cope and survive. In the face of fear and uncertainty, the hostages' brains may latch onto any sign of kindness or humanity from their captors. These small acts of kindness, however insignificant they may seem, can take on exaggerated importance in the minds of the hostages. To understand Stockholm Syndrome, imagine yourself as a hostage. Stripped of freedom, survival instincts kick in. Your brain seeks any advantage. Any act of kindness becomes significant. A glass of water, a blanket, a kind word, these become lifelines. This perception of kindness mixed with fear creates complex emotions. Gratitude can morph into a sense of obligation. The hostage, dependent on the captor, may adopt their perspective. They may rationalize and defend their captor's actions. The 1973 Stockholm bank robbery that gave the syndrome its name is just one example of this complex phenomenon. History and recent times offer several other cases that illustrate the different facets of Stockholm Syndrome. Patty Hearst, the granddaughter of publishing magnate William Randolph Hearst, was kidnapped in 1974 by the Symbionese Liberation Army. Over time, she seemingly adopted her captor's radical ideology, even participating in a bank robbery with them. Though her case is debated, it highlights the powerful influence captors can have on their captives. In 1998, 11-year-old J.C. Dugard was abducted and held captive for 18 years. She bore 2 children to her captor, living a life hidden from the outside world. Dugard's case, while extreme, illustrates the profound psychological changes that can occur in long-term captivity, where the line between captive and captor can become blurred. These cases, while tragic, offer valuable insights into the human psyche under duress. They show us that Stockholm Syndrome isn't about weakness or irrationality. It's a testament to the human instinct to survive, to find hope and connection in the most desperate of circumstances. Section 5. The Aftermath, the Enduring Effects of Stockholm Syndrome. The experience of being held captive and developing Stockholm Syndrome can leave lasting scars on the victim's psyche. Even after they're free, survivors may struggle with guilt, shame, and confusion. They may grapple with the conflicting emotions they felt toward their captors. The road to recovery is often long and arduous, requiring therapy, support, and time. Survivors need to process the trauma of their captivity. They need to rediscover their own identity. The impact of Stockholm Syndrome extends beyond the individual, affecting families and communities. Loved ones may struggle to understand the survivor's experience. The public, too, may harbor misconceptions about the syndrome. It's crucial to remember that Stockholm Syndrome is not a choice. It's a survival mechanism, a testament to the human spirit's ability to endure unimaginable hardship. Section 6. The debate continues. Is Stockholm Syndrome real? While widely recognized, Stockholm Syndrome is not without its critics. Some argue it's not a distinct disorder but common trauma responses. Many hostage victims don't develop positive feelings for captors. Critics say it oversimplifies trauma, obscuring individual experiences. The debate reflects our evolving understanding of trauma's impact. Whether we call it Stockholm Syndrome or not, it challenges our assumptions about human behavior in extraordinary situations. Section 7. Understanding Stockholm Syndrome, a key to prevention and recovery. While the debate surrounding Stockholm Syndrome continues, its potential impact on hostage situations, kidnapping cases, and even abusive relationships is undeniable. Understanding the dynamics of this phenomenon is crucial for law enforcement, negotiators, and mental health professionals working with victims and perpetrators. For law enforcement and negotiators, awareness of Stockholm Syndrome can inform their strategies during hostage situations. Recognizing the potential for hostages to develop empathy for their captors can influence communication tactics and negotiation approaches, potentially leading to safer resolutions. For mental health professionals, understanding Stockholm Syndrome is essential for providing effective therapy and support to survivors. Recognizing the syndrome symptoms and the long-term impact of captivity can guide treatment plans, helping survivors process their trauma and navigate the complex emotions associated with their experience. Beyond these professional realms, understanding Stockholm Syndrome can benefit society as a whole. By raising awareness about this phenomenon, we can challenge misconceptions about victim behavior, fostering empathy and understanding for those who have endured captivity and abuse. Section 8. Exploring the mind, the importance of understanding human behavior. Stockholm Syndrome is a stark reminder of the complexities of the human mind. It compels us to look beyond simplistic explanations, urging us to grapple with the nuanced ways in which trauma, survival instincts, and our innate need for connection intersect. By exploring phenomena like Stockholm Syndrome, we gain a deeper appreciation for the resilience and adaptability of the human spirit. We begin to understand that even in the darkest of circumstances, the human mind can find ways to cope, adapt, and even forge unexpected connections. This journey into the depths of human behavior is not merely an intellectual exercise. It has real-world implications, informing our responses to hostage situations, improving our treatment of trauma survivors, and fostering greater empathy for those who have endured unimaginable experiences. Understanding the complexities of the human mind, in all its messy and often paradoxical glory, is essential for building a more compassionate and just society. It allows us to see beyond labels and judgments, recognizing the shared humanity that binds us, even in the face of extraordinary adversity. Section 9. Share the knowledge, spreading awareness about Stockholm Syndrome. The more we understand about Stockholm Syndrome, the better equipped we are to support survivors, prevent future tragedies, and challenge misconceptions surrounding this complex phenomenon. Sharing knowledge is a powerful tool for fostering empathy, breaking down stigma, and promoting healing. By sharing this information with your friends, family, and social networks, you can help raise awareness about Stockholm Syndrome, its causes, and its impact on individuals and society as a whole. Encourage open and respectful discussions about this often misunderstood phenomenon, challenging stereotypes and promoting understanding. Let's use our collective voice to amplify the stories of survivors, ensuring their experiences are heard, validated, and respected. Together we can create a more informed and compassionate world, one where knowledge empowers us to support those who have endured unimaginable hardship. Section 10. Join the conversation. Your thoughts on Stockholm Syndrome. What are your thoughts on Stockholm Syndrome? Have you encountered similar situations in your own life or in the stories of others? Share your perspectives, insights, and questions in the comment section below. Let's create a space for respectful dialogue and thoughtful exploration of this complex phenomenon. By sharing our perspectives and engaging with diverse viewpoints, we can deepen our understanding of Stockholm Syndrome and its impact on individuals and society. Your voice matters. Join the conversation and contribute to a more nuanced and informed understanding of this fascinating and often misunderstood aspect of human behavior. Section 11. Stay curious. Explore the universe within and beyond. The human mind is a vast and mysterious universe full of wonder, complexity, and endless possibilities. Stockholm Syndrome is just one example of the extraordinary ways in which our brains adapt, cope, and even thrive in the face of adversity. As we've journeyed together through the intricacies of Stockholm Syndrome, I encourage you to stay curious about the world around you and the universe within. Never stop questioning, exploring, and seeking answers to the mysteries that captivate your imagination. From the vast expanse of space to the intricate workings of the human brain, there's always something new to discover, something amazing to learn. Embrace your curiosity, challenge your assumptions, and never stop exploring the universe within and beyond. And while you're exploring, remember to like, share, and subscribe for more captivating journeys into the realms of science, psychology, and the wonders of the human experience.